Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Let's dive into our next reading. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me just go ahead and light some sage. Inhale golden white light from heaven. Exhale that out through your auric field. All right, who are we reading for next from the highest teams of love and light? Angel Michael, guardians and guides, the highest timelines. Who needs the next reading? Pisces, my loves. Welcome, welcome. Settle in. Get yourself a cup of tea. Inspiration. Wow, Pisces. Let's see. What's the vibe for my Pisces tribe? Color blue. You could be improving your money, okay? Beautiful. Or any kind of lack of consciousness. You could be manifesting more money in your life. Looks like you're escaping or coming out of repetitive loops or habits or patterns. You could be coming into more authority, or more authority could be given to you, or maybe authority figures want to work with you, or you could be seen as a greater authority in the future. You could also have a lot of like impassioned connections or encounters with members of authority. Maybe people really like your authority, or you could be coming across in a very kind of spicy kind of way as well. Let's see more for Pisces. You could also have Taurus placements. Don't take that if it doesn't apply. I'm hearing unexpected Pisces. Maybe you kind of are unexpected or surprising or beautiful or shining your light here, okay? You got these bitches pressed. I'm just kidding. Hopefully you don't have haters or anything, but yeah, it looks like there's some kind of new beginning, maybe even, could be to do with money, or you could be dealing with an earth sign masculine, or maybe there's a man here that wants to approach you in a really grounded way, or this could be somebody from the past or somebody older, I want to say. Earth sign placements obviously here, or you could be getting out of some repetitive loop from or to do with this masculine as well, maybe letting go of this masculine in some way, or this person could be coming out of some kind of depressive episode or period as well. But I do see a lot of karmic justice, balancing relationships, conducive relationships, karma, the scales kind of balancing in the future with these new beginning energy here. Yeah, you could actually be having I feel like people that want to reciprocate with you emotionally. Maybe they want to work on an emotional connection with you. You could be deciding whether to close out certain cycles as well. Pisces. This could even be a boss if it's nothing romantic as well. Yeah, I have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups reversed. So maybe you're like just not compatible, or there was like a lot of emotional manipulation maybe even here. But it looks like you're completely healing in the future, especially if I'm speaking to a feminine Pisces. This could have impacted your like sense of independence or something like that, or maybe impacted it temporarily, or maybe you were scared it would. But I see you seeing something clearly and taking steps to maybe move yourself away from anything like that, Pisces. Let's see. Yeah, and it's moving you towards stability or equilibrium, I want to say. You could be also making solid decisions or making better decisions, or like your ability to make decisions could also be improved in the future. Let me just see here. Somebody could also want to make you scream their name, quote unquote. I was hearing a line from a song, so just take that as you see fit. I think it was like or nah or whatever that song is. Anyways, let's see, Pisces. What else? Let's get you advice, Pisces. What's your advice for your highest timelines from the highest angels? I feel like something could have like dulled your optimism or inspiration for something. Maybe you were dealing with something. It's kind of similar to Cancer's reading. You might have Cancer placements, but it looks like you're opening up to something new. Maybe you've had to like release certain old paradigms or issues, maybe heartbreak or heartaches in the past. Maybe something was like really kind of weighing on your heart as well that you could have been going over and over about, maybe regarding a masculine, maybe, or I heard maybe I was wronged. So maybe maybe you were wronged by someone, and that kind of had you in a way, or in a state or something, or somebody to you. There's something here about your energy being very unexpected or surprising, though, to people. I don't know if you're just in your power, you're making money moves. I don't know why I'm just saying a bunch of like rap lyrics in your reading. Maybe you're listening to rap music. There could be like a new start in your finances, or I heard hustle culture, your grind. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I feel like there's people that want to invest in you as well, or you could be considering what you want to actually invest in as well. Let me see, Pisces. We have chicks in the past. Somebody here could live on a farm or something like that. You don't have to. Don't take it if it doesn't apply. Aromatherapy. There's fragrance bellowing with the essence of nourishment that is asking for a deeper seeking into yourself. So let's go ahead and read this one. Maybe you're clearing certain things or protecting things as well, or like establishing better peace in your emotional foundation or sleep. It says prioritize well-being, seek alternative forms of self-care, and immediate call for wellness. So make sure you're not neglecting yourself for sure. This could even be about like your happiness or joy, or like, especially if you've been dealing with negativity in your mind, you could be reprogramming your mind, making sure you have time and space for creative outlets, I want to say, is important as well. Like whatever you like to do, whether it's coloring or drawing or journaling or talking to your spirit team or just doing creative activities or whatever you like that makes you happy. Spring is the season of rebirth and renewal, like a gentle alarm clock lulling you out of a deep sleep. Often the first thing that comes to mind when it comes to self-care is rest, which is worthy, but there's also many other ways to support holistic well-being. And I do love like naps. I mean, Pisces rules sleep, right? It rules the dream realm. And I think Pisces does need more sleep than probably other signs just because they are so psychic. But yeah, you can also have better boundaries as well. But I love sleep. Spring says winter is over now, and the time for slowing down has come to an end. You're being guided to reinvigorate, uplift, blossom, and unfold. So this could be coming in the future because it landed in your future position. This card represents the need to seek out new ways to care and nourish not just your body, but your mind, heart, and soul. It invites you to consider alternative solutions to your question, look at your situation objectively, and consider what areas have been neglected in favor of others. So especially if you've been like overly focused maybe on one certain area of your life, you could be focusing on other areas. You may need to go to a layer deeper, investigating beyond the immediate problem. A tight muscle in the body is usually a combo of several muscles compensating for another, and your situation may be similar. So muscle building could be something about like overworking, right? So you could have overworked yourself. Make sure you're not doing that. You've been treating the symptoms, but now it's time to get to the root. So this could even be about like, why do you feel a need that you have to work that hard, or why are you putting yourself in that kind of manifestation or position? That could be something as well, manifesting a different reality. The more literal meaning of this card is to prioritize all parts of well-being with activities like body movement, digital detox, seeking out creative outlets, or engaging in physical touch. So maybe just changing or trying new hobbies as well could be relevant. But yeah, making sure you have time with your spirit team or nature, or just like time in like meditation, or just time in stillness. But yeah, let's see. Sensual Spring Awakening Workbook for Alternative Forms of Self-Care. So maybe that's kind of giving Tantra, or what is it called? It's like Indian, that book, the one. Yeah, maybe we're gonna getting down and dirty with somebody. I'm just kidding. Let's see, Pisces. Maybe not. Please be safe if you are Pisces. People in placements. Let's get you some messages here. I heard neglect, so you could have been neglecting things in your life or neglecting certain things. You could also be meeting people, or I don't know, maybe people want to meet with you, Pisces, or you could be hanging out with your friends or connecting with, I don't know, all sorts of friends. Your spirit team, I don't know. You could be deleting things that are not good for you. Getting back into hobbies could also be relevant, like if you've put any like fun hobbies aside or you didn't have time for them, that could be something. Just wanted to be attached to have control. So this kind of sideways, take it as you see fit. A lot of these messages are kind of toxic. Take it with a grain of salt. Wants to sell you a lemon, so be careful of that. Maybe if you've been like, maybe you're kind of like not investing in something that wasn't worth it, ganged up with others while sleeping with you. So I don't know, that could be something. No time to focus on, it's giving like polygamy. No time to focus on unfinished business. Cry with money. Don't cry, enjoy. No time to focus on unfinished business. Cry with money. They say don't cry, actually enjoy. Okay, so yeah, just maybe there is kind of, maybe you're like over something, or you're ready to move on. People struggling, willing to harm. So you could have been dealing with people that were like willing to harm others because they're struggling, they don't know any better, and that doesn't mean that you should be empathic towards them. This could have backfired on them. Maybe they tried to harm you and it backfired, or with the return to sender, you could be taking all your energy back, inhaling and saying, I call my energy back to me. On the exhale, I release all energy, not mine, back to its rightful sender, because we all are kind of, you never know who's projecting on you or whatever, wants to kill you and wear your energy / skin. So maybe you're moving away from like copycats or people like that. And we have get rid of draining situations. So that could be something here as well. Yeah, even just like repetitive dynamics or loops or something like that, or things that cause you to lose money or even jeopardize your growth in money. Read them to filth. I mean, if anybody can read energy, it's a Pisces. So let's get you some charms. We have turtle energy here. We have, it almost looked like an elephant, but it's a horse. Plane energy here. There could have been something that was like just not growing in the past. This could have been like emotionally, or maybe with somebody, I want to say Muslim, but don't take it if it doesn't apply. Sorry, that just kind of called to mind, that symbol. So, yeah. You could also be elevating your power in the future. You could also be digesting a lot of like her trauma or what you've gone through or something like that as well. But let's get you one of these, Pisces. You could be releasing a lot of things as well. We have wisdom, says Hat. And we have healing, and we have justice, Sekhmet. So you could be calling on Sekhmet or justice, Horus as well. Somebody else got Horus today, and Bastet, passion. On the other side, Pisces, people and placements. Oh, good Lord. Unlimited ideas and donations, tithing, charitable work. Okay. Your mind is one with God's, therefore you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you have to do is take divinely guided action to allow the ideas to come to fruition. So maybe if you don't have any ideas, talk to your spirit team, get those downloads, ask for what you want, because you create your reality as you're a part of God. Pisces, let's get you a crystal. Most important vital message, Angel Michael, Guardians and Guides, Raphael, highest teams of love and light. We have Tiger's Eye, so maybe tapping into that potent, powerful fire energy, kind of energy. Moldavite, somebody else got that, I forget who, I think it was Gemini. Pisces, be dealing with one or have Gemini placements. Black tourmaline, I think Sag got that like yesterday or the day before, but it doesn't have to be anything connected to this reading. And we have Herkimer Diamond, as well as Peridot. I love Peridot. It's a cute little... So let's go ahead. There could be something about alchemy here as well. You could also be renovating your home. It says emotional cleansing. Peridot frees the mind from unwelcome, envious thoughts or night terrors. It is transmutative and purifying. You are deeply emotional and may possessively cling to the past or beat yourself up over mistakes. By nature jealous, you have dark thoughts, or maybe somebody does towards you. Detoxify your emotions, learn to forgive and let go, right? Because you don't want to keep those energy. It's the energy you're manifesting from, right? Follow that frequency. Follow your own life path without judging yourself or being envious of others. You have the power to go through fiery transmutation and emerge transformed. So I don't know if other people are jealous of you or you them, but I don't know, I wasn't really getting it from you, but to each their own. Use energy wisely, recognize how outside influences operate in your life, develop your own protection, learn to rely on your own inner guidance. Peridot indicates farewells and disappointment in love. Avoid jealousy, be assertive without aggression. You have powerful destiny and great integrity. Money is earned from your talents. Envy and jealousy harm you as well as harming others. So this could be even I don't know if it's coming from you or it could be being directed towards you. So again, you might want to return all energy that's not yours back to its rightful sender. You can also inhale golden white light from heaven and imagine any black or gray energy exiting through the base of your feet. As you exhale, imagine that golden white energy just pushing out any kind of black or gray energy out through the base of your feet. So we can do that right now. Okay, so yeah. Some of these stones are kind of dark, so there could be something here about like tapping more into that powerful energy maybe here. I'm going to get you guys one last message, Pisces, and then we'll get some juicy messages, extra ones. Let's see. We have share your light and release the past. Gotta love it. Actually, we didn't get any of these. Let's get some of these. You could have been dealing with somebody stubborn or aggressive, Pisces, or maybe you need to learn to be more stubborn or aggressive, Pisces. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. You could be moving beyond a certain environment or circumstance that you were once in. It looks like you're coming out of a frustration or a period of lessons, or maybe you're learning and alchemizing the lessons, especially about defending yourself, I want to say. Somebody could have been trying to get between you and something that you wanted. You could be seeing through two-faced people. You could have been on the wrong path, and now you're being redirected to the right path or the new path. This could be new people entering your life or even jobs. So, yeah. Especially work could be a focus, Pisces. And this could be quite exciting, it looks like. Pisces, last messages. Yeah, maybe you had a warning that something wasn't going to work out and that there could be like forces working against you or something. Oh, good Lord. Let me just see. This could have been like local people around you, or a Gemini could be relevant. Pisces. Someone here could have a music box or be in ballet, Pisces. What about teddy bears, Pisces? Maybe you have like a stuffy or something. Somebody could have wanted to seduce you in the past that you received a warning about. Maybe they were trying to be in the winner's circle. Maybe you're the winner. Maybe somebody thought you were gullible and they could take from you. That could be what was backfiring. Do it in a healthier way. So you could be improving something or your relationship to yourself or your daily routines. Give yourself princess treatment. Yeah, you could be really up-leveling your treatment of yourself. Somebody could have wanted to ruin your relationship to get a chance to be with you. This person could be greedy or criminal. I don't know, he was kind of reversed, so take that as you see fit. Wants to leave you down and out, so be careful of that. Or maybe these was people from the past. Maintain and sustain. So maybe you're choosing what you want to create and manifest. Multiple people facing karma for trying to destroy you. You're the prize. And pretended to be your friend / lover. It was kind of reversed in the future, so you could be meeting more authentic people maybe. Speak with gentleness. And you're not a victim, you're the hero. 100%. So please use robotic affirmations in your mind wisely to envision, to tap into and quantum entangle with that frequency that you're creating, because you're a part of God and you as such are the creator. Purposefully misjudged you, obviously, because they want to maintain, they actually want to limit you, and so they can use you. You're a way shower, so yeah, continue to shine your light and be unique, and connect with parallel yous to guide you. So this could be yous that are on parallel, more higher divinely guided timelines, so that you can get there, right? Just get it all off of you for a while. So you might even need to just pull away. We are in eclipse window right now, right? So it's not really the moment. I know, like, it's a new moon and people are like, go, go, go with your plans, but it's an eclipse and we're in eclipse season. So there's something here about like allowing the shifts to happen. It's also an eclipse today that was conjoining the south node, which is about releasing. And it's also about spirituality. The veil is thin at this point. So it's a fantastic time to commune with your spirit team. And that doesn't really mean that you should be jeopardizing your energy and spending it, you know, in the normal ways. Maybe you want to pull away and get some time just to tap into your visions or your Pinterest, you know, vision board, or just talk to your spirit team or go on a walk or whatever you do to get your downloads. Tell others your story. So you might be a writer, you might want to consider writing, or just kind of sharing your story in whatever platform, you know, TikTok or YouTube or whatever could also be relevant, or just to help you like channel something as well. And your story, you never know how it impacts others and how many lives it could impact. So any last messages for Pisces, or whatever stories you have to tell or share knowledge? So the mountain. And we have the tree. So you could be working with trees, or maybe you're like a druid or something like that. But let me go ahead and see. I don't know too much about druidic practices. I'm just trying to find the book. Oh, there it is. This could also be something to do with work in the future as well, or better routine. Balance. Sign of wisdom, connection, and the passage of time. Everything that leaves returns in another form. The tree symbolizes the passing of time and the connection between the ordinary and the spiritual. This sign reminds you everything in the world is connected. And while some things change their form, nothing's ever lost, right? Because energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. That's like chemistry and physics, right? And when it comes to connections you form with others you love, these bonds last forever. Love transcends time, space, and this energy eventually returns. It could be in the shape of a new friend, maybe a stray puppy crossing your way, flowers blooming in your garden, a resolution to a problem you've been praying for, but your loved ones on the other side are always watching. You haven't lost them. They've only transcended into another form, literally. If you hear any kind of like mediums or even like near-death experiences, it's like they're literally not gone. You just can't see them. If you've lost someone or a pet or a person, this is a sign they are present and listening to your prayers. If anything, they're very close, usually a hand. Not to say that angels aren't close, but like, you know, your ancestors or like, you know, spirits that are on the earth kind of chilling here, they're very close. Confirmation sneeze. I'm just kidding. Connecting with the spirits, being grounded, embracing uncertainty, receiving a sign from loved ones. So that's beautiful. I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for being here. Hit like, subscribe, and you can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. But let's get you some last dice. There could be change in intimacy, or more powerful people could be coming your way, or you could be stepping into your power unexpectedly, or being very innovative. There's a new start of money here, or self-esteem. There's an end to an old way of being, thinking, or doing. And yeah, you could have been dealing with a Sagittarius or a Gemini in the past. So good luck. Take care.